Meghan continues to transform into the latest plastic surgery disaster. A duck cannot turn into a swan. True beauty comes from within, not from the outside. Hello everyone. We'd like to welcome you to our Princess Diana News YouTube channel. We know Meghan Markle is a big fan of surgical enhancements. She had her jawline done, if you will. His nose has been worked on many times. Her teeth are damaged, etc., and a source also says Meghan has had 3 different nose jobs. She had cheek implants. She's had Botox and fillers and at least 1 facelift, maybe more. He brushes his teeth at least 3 times. She wears a wig. She is growing her hair and raising her eyebrows as well. Her skin has been edited so heavily that it is full of moles, and her skin is actually extremely rough. You know, my friends, I'm not one to mince words, so I want to be honest with you and tell you the truth about what Meghan is trying to do. She tries to erase all traces of her African heritage because she really wants to be white. That's why she lied about her race multiple times on forums and such. The only black detail she has right now is the bronzer she's wearing, and it definitely looks more orange than anything else. Meghan Markle, sorry, but she is not a naturally beautiful woman because she is very hypocritical. This is the woman Harry only realized when he could never lay his hands on William. So he had to deal with his stupid drug addict younger brother. And Meghan only started wearing all the bronzers when she started the racist lies. Previously, he spent his entire adulthood trying to identify with a white woman. He never mentioned that he had a black surname until he decided to use it against Harry's family, which of course failed. That we see through her false and sincere persona. Meghan has a very ugly soul, and this is her biggest problem, and it is a problem that she cannot solve. It doesn't matter how much money he spends. Her appearance is not really a problem. I mean, if you're a beautiful person inside, no one cares what you look like. Sure, some people do, but once they get to know you, they'll love you for who you are. The problem is his attitude. This is his character. I think Catherine's polite but formal attitude made her feel disrespected. If William was worried about a rushed wedding, she would be very upset. Any good person was determined to prove the doubters wrong. Instead, Meghan continued to prove them right. And it was actually worse than they feared. Although Meghan could not handle the pressure of being a member of the royal family, it would take a very bad person for her behavior. The royals are not ordinary people, and Meghan must understand that as part of this family they are surrounded by hierarchies and protocols. And even if Meghan eventually realized that this role was not for her, the role of working royalty, then she could have chosen a better path. He could find a way to honor the family, but find something more suitable for himself. However, that is not what she decided to do. So what will be the next thing Meghan tries to innovate? Well, maybe it's her body, and I don't know what she's been doing lately to lose weight, but there's clearly something wrong with her. I mean, she lost a lot of weight last year. But the funny thing is, his chicken feet always stayed the same. Now, in my opinion, our society puts too much emphasis on body image. I think we should accept and love people for who they are and what they do for others. However, in Hollywood, appearance is very important. Hollywood is not a realistic model of what we should be like. Most of these icons are exceptions. This is not a rule. Elizabeth Taylor once said that she was treated like monsters outside of Hollywood. I totally get it. Elizabeth Taylor is the perfect example. So of course she can't get along with ordinary people. She's not as tall as most models today, but she has a perfect figure, and it's hard not to be surprised if you saw her in real life. I mean, she was very beautiful when she was a child. No matter what people think, no one loves Meghan more than Meghan herself. I mean, she truly believed she was the most amazing person on the planet. Well, I'll give him that. Sometimes she looks good in photos, but like most of us, she doesn't compare to someone like Elizabeth Taylor. And there is no plastic surgery in the world that can change this fact. And I know we all want her to go away and stay away forever. But that will never happen. Now, if something unexpected happened, if Meghan somehow died, she would probably get more media attention than the dead. Frankly speaking, I won't believe it anyway. I think Meghan will show up again in a few years and laugh about how she fooled everyone into thinking she was gone. But, look, I think Meghan is going to do something with her body, because at least she's not going anywhere yet. She likes to convince herself that we are all jealous of her beauty, her talent, her money, and her status. So I think she will do something that I think the joke work is getting a little old for Meghan. I guess we'll have to look at these Kardashian women and the way they've practically become comic book characters to know if Meghan will ask the surgeon to give her an hourglass figure. Because she definitely doesn't have it naturally. I think it's called a lift in Brazilian, right? Looks like you have a few ankles in your pants. Suddenly we see Meghan this tall. She will have hips, thighs, and buttocks. But not a body shaped by shapewear. Oh, no. Meghan will receive all items she purchased and paid for. I think she lost weight to look more like Catherine. His Candy always attacks Catherine, claiming that Catherine is a skeleton, but Catherine is not. She has a beautiful body. She's actually very athletic. His legs, his arms were muscular and strong. I think she probably works out every day, and I think she eats a lot of protein. Meghan, on the other hand, I don't see any muscles. I see she looks very, very thin. Just skin and bones. But even body-shaping clothes couldn't hide my strange big belly. This shows that she hangs out a lot and eats erratically. She may have eaten too many carbohydrates. I think the best word to describe Meghan is thin and fat. Did you hear all this? Okay, guys, let's take a break and discuss your thoughts on Harry's brainwashing. Thanks to everyone who left messages of support. Thanks also to those who gave me constructive criticism. I'm always trying to improve my videos. So if you think there's something you need to hear from me, don't be shy. Meghan has no muscles other than clenching her jaw. Meghan, maybe you should try eating real food. Meghan should take the advice of the stylists who are trying to help her. I mean, they tried to teach him to show off. But no, she wouldn't do that. She is so obsessed with Catherine. Catherine is indeed lucky on the outside and Meghan Markle cannot compare to her. She must accept this. To be honest, when Catherine first became a public figure, she didn't know how to dress to look her best. But she still took her stylist's advice and is now looking into it more closely. Meghan can do the same thing, but beauty is superficial. I think these two women were blessed with good genes from the start. On the other hand, let's look at someone like Queen Anne. Well, Anne is what we call a beautiful woman. But she knows how to dress for her body type and how to look good. And you see it, both Anne and Catherine are incredibly confident in their personalities and get along very well. Well, Meghan never wanted to learn anything from anyone and it really hurt her. Meghan will never be satisfied, and if she continues down this very dangerous path, she will not only destroy her relationships with other people. In the process, he destroys himself and his health. And then she is left alone to keep him company. It's really sad, but it shouldn't be, so I don't feel sorry for her. And you, what do you think of Meghan Markle? Please let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Don't be afraid to like and share my video with others who want to enjoy it. And also, please subscribe to the Princess Diana News YouTube channel for more videos in the future. Thank you very much for your attention, have a nice evening and we'll see you again tomorrow.